sealed, we just jumped into a draft. The sealed queue was taking ages to fill up. Now that I've joined the draft, it's about to kick off, which is Sod's Law. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're in the draft now. There's still quite a lot that I need from this set, so you may see me take picks that don't really make sense, purely because I need the card. For example, Painlands, or I would take Domri over pretty much anything. Not really interested in that 7-drop, to be honest. Guess a 6 spell. He's okay, he's not brilliant. This guy's pretty solid. The 2/2 flyer's pretty good. We've got mugging, the infantry. It's definitely a tough set to draft. I mean, this is by no means that great. So, really, in reality, I think I'm just going to take the removal here. The pack's really got nothing to get excited over. So now we get a Dying Wish parameter, a key rune. I like skills. Skills is strong. But I think we just follow up our mugging with an infantry. Or do we take the skills over this? Because I'm not going to see many madcap skills. You would be surprised at how quickly these are snapped up. If you don't get them in the second or third pick, you're probably not going to pick them up. Whereas I am definitely going to see more creatures. So yes, we're going to go with the skills here. Now at this point I can still go into green or white for my third colour. The Protector's bad, it's just a bad card. But having a 4/4 flyer is not too terrible. Urban Evolution, it's only really going to, it's seen a lot of playing standard just now, surprisingly. So I think the picks in this pack are between the Foundry Street Denizen, the Scrab Clan Charger, or the Prism. Now the Denizen is a creature, and it leaves me open to decide if I want to go into green or white at a later point. But I feel as if the Clan Charger has got more synergy. It's just a better all-round card. So we're going to go ahead and take that. The Prism, if I'm only going 2 colours, ideally the Prism is not going to make that much difference. Now, a 5 alarm fire is pretty solid. Enchantments are difficult to get rid of at the best of times. I'm passing another 2 red cards that I like an awful lot, but I am more likely to see these commons again than I am the 5 alarm fire, so we're going to pick that up. The Hellraiser Goblin, Martial Glory, Bomber Core, Slaughterhorn. The Hellraiser Goblin it's either going to be one of those situations where, oh, there's a Court Street Denizen in this as well. But the Slaughterhorn would suggest, what pick are we? 3, 6, 9, 11. So there's been 4 picks and no one's picked up in the Slaughterhorn. That would suggest that Grow's available, despite not seeing any of the Grow coloured like mixed cards. The Hellraiser Goblin is hit or miss. You're either it's going to overperform or get you in trouble. So there's nothing wrong with taking a Rust Scarab here. I also like the the Thunder Fist, but unless you are playing white, he's not going to make that big an impact. So we get a 3 drop, a 4 drop, a 5 drop. This pack, nothing interests me whatsoever. So I'm pretty solidly into my colours now. I'm not going into black or blue. So that leaves me with Murder Investigation, Basilica Guards or Primal Visitation. Murder Investigation I have yet to see played at all. Primal Visitation I have yet to see played, so it really has to be the guards. So now we've got a Holy Mantle, which is pretty solid. The Nav Squad Commander. Forced Adaptation, which isn't terrible. An Act of Treason, which isn't terrible. I think I'm going to go for the Commander. I suspect Act of Treason to come back round. And the way these are going, it looks like I'm going to need to go into white of some description. So destroy target block creature or another creature. It has to be the removal. There's no option there. So none of this is good. What causes me the most problems? Well, this guy. I've yet to see the horror being played. So we get the Beacon Apparition. It's going to be the Prism because it looks like we're going 3 colours. I think if you're good at drafting, if you're already kind of at a certain level, then the RTR block draft is going to be quite profitable for you because you'll find that a lot of players will make more mistakes when drafting. For example, all of these cards are bad. Prevent all damage with the target creature this turn. I guess we take this in case they've got something horrible. Gotta be the foil planes. And we'll take a Thrill, a wee 1 drop. But yeah, you stand to make a decent return on your investment because so many players will make bad decisions with regards to mana fixing. It's going to need to be picked quite highly in RTR block, and you're going to have to be thinking from pack 1 what your second guild is going to be. Ooh! Borborygamos. 8 mana in a draft. It is unlikely. God, it couldn't have been any of the good mythics, could it? Borborygamos. Just 8 mana in a draft is so unlikely. I do need this mythic for the set, but in this, so I'm not prepared to take it here. Skill Crack's okay. I think we've got to go with the Sky Knight here. There's another Prism, hopefully that'll come back round to us. Other than that, there's nothing of interest in this pack. I mean, yes, I could play this guy, but no. It's just unlikely that he comes into play. So, next we've got a Keyroon, a Charm, which is strong. We've got the Street Denizen, Scorch Walker, Commander. We've got to take the removal. Although now that I'm going 3 colours, I don't mind picking up a Verdant Haven, but I'm definitely not going to take it over a Pit Fight. So we've got the Crowned Ceratok, which given my deck has no evolved characters in it, it's just going to be a 4/3 guy, which isn't bad. We've also got a Mugging, which we're getting late, the Halberdier. There's actually a lot in this pack that I can pick up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. The odds are that one of them will come back to us. I suspect someone to my left is playing black. And I think we take removal here. You can never have too much removal. So in here, black blue is actually not bad in this pack. We could take a foundry guy, who I'm not mad on. We could take the Thrall, who I'm not mad on, but I'm going to take the Guild Gate because it's mana fixing. There's a Boros Guild Gate in this one, which is also mana fixing, but the Warmind is perfectly playable, as is the Ember Beast, so's the Crocanura, and so's the Skingrid. But I think I just want the Ember Beast here. And just bear in mind, guys, that I've passed an Aetherize, so I need to be wary of that if I'm against someone who's playing blue. In terms of curving out, I should probably take this, the 2-drop. But no, the Ember Beast is. In this pack we have nothing to write home about, so a 7/6/4/6 is not terrible. Now we get an Act of Treason. That's the good thing about Gruul, is that you don't need to open bombs to have big creatures. You get a big stupid 7/6 character, and it's a common. None of this is particularly interesting. I guess the Gateway Shade, if someone's opened a crap ghast, the Gateway Shade becomes problematic. We get pretty much the exact same pack past to us, and we'll take the guy that we can play. For the Spire Tracer, it's going to see play over the Dutiful Thrall. No more spells, just creatures. I'm happy with just creatures going into pack 2. Let's take the Drake, because my ability to block and deal with 2/5 flyers is somewhat hindered. Shadow Slice, because on a rogue it can do an exceptional amount of damage. Illness in the Ranks, which is crap just now, but could potentially see some play when we get into the RTR block drafting. Get rid of the land. Show me a Fathom Mage. This pack is just bad. It's just bad. We're going to need to take the Greenside Watch here. Ooh, holy shit. What did this pack have in it? So someone has taken an uncommon over a foil Boros Rector. Someone must have timed out, surely. Okay, well that's my pick. A, I need it. B, it's foiled. And C, I can play it. This pick's pretty good for me. Do you know, I'd love to get the Shanktail background. I'd take the Assault Griffin, the Guild Gate, the Swine, or the Spire Tracer. But no, the foil Rector is the pick of the pack. Jesus. Atraxia, that's what's happened there, he's disconnected. So now we've got a Boros Elite, which is pretty strong, the Halberdier, which is pretty strong, another Ember Beast, removal, God, what do we take? The Elite has potential to be good. I think the Halberdier is stronger in general, because it already is a 3 mana guy. Yeah, sorry, a 3 power guy. I've already got a lot of removal. I don't want to go too high towards my curve, the top of my curve, so I think we're going to take this guy. So Assault Griffin or Pit Fight. We're looking a wee bit healthier on the creature front now. So I think we can take a Pit Fight here. We're just getting past stupid amounts of removal now. And I'm going to jump all over it. Now we'll take this guy. This guy. We can take. Do I want to go another 5-drop? Not really. But we're going to. So in here, nothing particularly scares us. Let's get this in case we need it. Hopefully that Boros Guild Gate comes back round and snap that up. And we're happy to take this guy here. I cannot believe I get past a Boros Rector. It's so unlucky for these guys that have been disconnected. At this point I'm probably looking at not running the squad commandos. I'd love to get, what, in my last 5 cards, some sort of mana fixing. I'd appreciate that greatly. Massive Raid come back round. That is obscene. Considering at this point I've got 18 creatures to choose from. None of this is interesting. I suppose this is the most likely to be played. another Thunderfist. We're definitely not playing all of these 5 drops. We can probably lose the 6 drop now as well. That could potentially see play, just to help me curve out. Well, that draft got much better after, well, at pack 2. Let's see what a foil Boros Reckoner is going for, shall we? It's got to be at least 10 picks. The computer's having a wee think about it. It may have crashed, so we'll pause there. Sorry about that, guys. It didn't crash, it did take an awful long time to come back though. As you can probably see, we're down to 6 minutes. So this is in, this isn't in, this isn't, this definitely is. We can take this, crazy removal. And that is up to 20. Let's see how we curve out. So pretty well, the Denizens, the Griffin. Do we take the guard here? It's only given us 13 creatures. I would rather run 14. So I think this guy comes in and we'll lose a spell, possibly Act of Treason, but let's have a look. Yeah, Act of Treason is the only thing I'm willing to lose here. This deck looks crazy. Crazy. So we're splashing white. The Grille Guildgate comes in. Let's see what mana it suggests. Yeah, only it seems to think that we're splashing green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are to an extent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I definitely don't think I need 9 mountains though. So I think we're going to go like this. I opted to go for the extra plains instead of the extra forest because I've got the Guildgate, in case anyone's wondering. As long as I have no mana issues, this could be good. This guy's worth 13 tickets, in case anyone's wondering. So he's going to find a place in one of my decks though, because this is another card I expect it to only go up in price. So if you're playing, Red Deck Wins is playing him, Boros is playing him, Naya is playing him, he's just so versatile. and again, when everything cycles out, it's going to be insane. He's going to be really good with pit fight here as well. But yeah, that's the deck, so we'll see you in game 1.